Hey there! Happy Monday and happy start to a new semester. My name's Dr. Phil Wagner and I am beyond excited to teach this class this semester. I've taken a close look at the course roster and I see many returning faces for which I am very excited. I'm glad that I've gotten a little bit of a following. Maybe you've taken my intercultural communication course or my health communication course or one of my public speaking classes. Or maybe you've never taken me at all and you have no idea why you signed up for this class. That's okay too. I'm really excited that you are here. This course, Communication, Gender, and Identity, is a very broad overview of the ways in which we think about and thus discuss concepts of gender, sex, sexuality, and identity in the public spectrum and in our private lives. This course it really should be like 6 courses. It could go on and on and on and on. And I'll tell you, one of the biggest things that I struggle with every semester that I teach this course is how to rein it in. There's so much that we could talk about, from the Me Too sexual harassment chronicles that are kind of playing out in front of us right now, to historical gender inequity, to the pay gap, to you name it. Could go on and on and on and on. And so what I've really tried to do is to shrink this down so that it's manageable enough that if you've got absolutely no experience at all thinking or talking or studying gender, you'll be okay. And if you've toiled in these topics for years and this is an interest area for you, you'll still find something to grapple with. So forgive me, there's a lot of students enrolled in this course and I've tried to make it applicable for everybody. This is the first semester I've ever taught this course completely online. I often teach it in a hybridized format. But I know that more and more students are really wanting online courses, specifically those at our regional campuses, and so I wanted to be able to do that for you. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Dr. Phil Wagner. You can call me Dr. Phil, and I've been a part of the USF faculty since 2015. I'm located on the Sarasota Manatee campus, but I teach classes for all 3 campuses. I'm the Director of General Education here, and I chair the USFSM Chancellor's Advisory Council on Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. I'm also very fortunate to teach communication studies courses, one of my absolute favorite things to do. I love working with students, I love teaching, and I love this topic. This topic is me through and through. This is what my dissertation focuses on, what my published research focuses on. This is where my passion lies. And so I hope you'll see some of that passion really playing out this semester. This week we start really small. We're in week 1. And week 1 tends to be a little bit overwhelming for students, so I wanted to start slow. You don't have a lot due this week. What I want you to do is to begin reading your textbook. You should read the introduction and chapter 1. To aid in that, I've also provided copies of my PowerPoints, what I might show in class if I was giving a lecture to you. They don't have video or audio overlays, but they're still there for you. So if you want to take notes using them or use them as you study for quizzes or anything in the future, that's completely fine. You'll read those and you'll review the PowerPoints. You also will listen to podcast that I really want to prime our conversation for this entire semester, and it's called The Reason We Hate, or Why We Hate, and it's by TED. So it interlays several TED Talks focused on this topic of hate, and it doesn't have anything to do with gender specifically. But what I want you to do is let it be kind of a primer in your head, and we're going to revisit the themes that you hear in this podcast all throughout the semester. Once you've listened to that podcast and read the chapters, you will post your introduction discussion forum response. This week it's really nice and simple. Just a little bit of an overview and a little bit of a response. Make sure you do that by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. so you don't get dropped from the course when attendance verification happens. And then respond to 2 peers by Sunday. And that's it. That's all you need to do for week 1. After week 1, I'll tell you that things really do start to pick up the pace quite a lot. So about the middle of this week, once everybody has posted and I have a good idea who's actually going to stay enrolled in this course, I'll start to release some of the other modules. I don't want you to work too far ahead. I want you to stay on pace because we're going to have conversations that build in succession of each other. So try to stay on track, but things will pick up the pace from here. This week will be your last discussion forum, and in all future discussions you'll be using a method called Photo Voice. And if you're unfamiliar with what that is, please be sure that you visit the welcome area, the Getting Started tabs that talk about Photo Voice. When you see the prompt in all future discussions, you'll be providing an image in response to that. Make sure you read those Getting Started tabs, which outline some of the key things that you'll be working on this semester, your major assignment, which is a podcast assignment, the role that critical thinking plays in the course, the role that those photo voices play in the course. Make sure you have all the information you need to make sure that this course is the right one for you. I'm not going to lie to you. we have a lot to cover. It's going to be a lot of content. And so if you are already overloaded, you may want to drop this course and swap it out for another. I hope that you don't, because I want to work with you, but I'm not going to lie to you. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So that's it. Welcome to week 1. I'm so excited. I want you to know that if you need anything at all this entire semester, whether it's week 1 or week 15, I've got your back. I truly, truly, truly mean that. You are never an inconvenience to me. I love teaching. This is my ultimate passion. I'm so thankful I have a life that allows me to do this. So if you need to get in contact with me, please do. You can shoot me a text. You can send me an email. Whatever you need to do, I am here for you. Your success is my number one priority. So let me know what I can do to help. Otherwise, I wish you a great week 1 and a happy rest of the semester, and I'll check back in soon.